Hi, Cancer. My name is Melissa. You're going to do your reading live. So, as you guys can see, that's what the title, Good Riddance. It's like you're just done with it. You're done with people that are no longer serving you. And I feel like, in a way, you guys are like isolating yourselves just because either you're being very, how can I say, very well calculated, because it's just like you have certain people around you. You're not, oh hi, how are you? Welcome. And so I feel like you don't want to burn any bridges just yet, and you're being very intelligent about it, especially if it has to do with your friends that seem to be so either too judgmental or people that, friends that you can see that just feel like they're full of themselves. Oh, big time. Okay, good. That's what I was feeling. I literally was feeling hermit mode. But in a good way. Very intelligent. I don't know if you guys have Aquarius or air in your chart, but it's like it's extremely calculated. And there's a lot of self-care here. I see body oils being used, probably even infused with crystals. I see deep meditations, especially in the sunlight, charging your crystals as well. And that moon, something with the moon, just, it goes deep within your soul. It's a really nice energy. It's very calm. I love Cancers. You guys are very sweet individuals, like very sweet, but just don't bring it out of, out of your shell unless you're ready to see another side of Cancer that no one wants to see. Like, I would never want to piss off a Cancer ever in my life. Libra rising, putting my crystals out. Definitely feel that energy. I never want to mess with a Cancer, like piss them off ever, because they would be the type of people that would just, smile at you. And if you did them wrong, crossed them, like really broke their heart, or you double cross them, they will calculate everything and plot something. Like, and you would never think about it. That would be them. It's like, I don't want to go missing. I know. I'd rather deal with the Scorpio pissed off than a Cancer going crazy or pissed off ever. But let's dive into your reading, see what's going on. And okay, we're ready. Why are these same cards coming out? I'm gonna shuffle again. I feel like these cards have been coming out. As much as I love you guys. Messages you can give me for Cancer. Sun, rising, and Venus. Messages can you give me for Cancer? Okay. Wow. The World. Wow, you guys were showing up. Judgment, Knight of Cups, Seven of Pentacles, Five of Wands. That's definitely the energy, what I'm feeling. I'm feeling you guys are just have this like this air energy about you. You're just definitely diving into that. Head over heart. Detachment. It's like you're MIA. Or you're MIA for a reason. Alright, so we have the Ace of Swords. So you could have been in a time where you just felt like you were just not going anywhere. Trapped, tied down. You know, there's not much freedom here. Just there's a huge sense of restriction. Not being able to be yourself, not being able to express who you are as an individual, overthinking, being stuck in a certain way of, it's like the way people may be too judgmental around you, so you may feel a need that you can't really be yourself. You want to be free, you want to be able to say what you like without having anyone judging you. And you know, it's your truths that are around you, but you're not standing tall with your truths. It's just someone has you blindfolded and tied down, thinking that you can't stand tall with your truth. You don't have the right to even express how you feel, what you truly want and desire, because it doesn't meet either to whoever you're surrounding yourselves around, their standards, or if this was in a relationship, there was a huge sense of restriction here. No. Next, we have the Seven of Cups. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. So feeling restricted, not being able to be yourself, express yourself, we have the Seven of Cups where it does talk about options, but these options, like, I don't feel like that this is something that you're even looking for. I feel like this is something that's being brought towards your direction, because you may be attracting a lot of people. Like, I feel like an energy that you guys are like healers, that you guys always try to find a solution to anyone's problems. And people may be coming to you, different scenarios, and you can't really invest your time in these individuals, honestly, because it's restricting you even more. It's like when people tell you their issues, you consume it. You can be very empathic. But I just feel like people's burdens are becoming your burdens, because the Seven of Cups does talk about having options, but I'm just not getting this. I'm just getting that people, friends, and it's just like friends that may be in a third party situation, a love triangle, people, friends that have their own issues within a relationship, family, and it's just toxic, and it's just, you're already in this energy that you feel restricted, and then consuming this, you can't really step out of this energy. You can't really set yourself free if this is what you have around you. This is what's constantly coming your way. So you may be consuming people's burdens, people's troubles. Next, we have the Five of Swords. There's conflict, walking away from things that no longer serve you here. And you're staying either, I feel like people are being dismissed here. And the way that they're either being dismissed They may not like it. But you have to remember that this is not the type of energy you want to be in. You do not want to be in this energy. And it's funny because you go from the 8, 7 to the 5. So little by little, you're realizing who is being phony around you. Who are the people that are not serving your highest good. And you cannot change anyone, nor can you fix their solutions. You can give advice. But in order for you to get out of this energy, you have to realize that you can't fix anyone else's problems. And some people will be cut off. They will be cut off, and, you love them, or, there's a relationship or a friendship that was established probably for many years, probably 5, 4 years, but you're not Dr. Phil here. You're not. And in a way, too, you set yourself free here. You're not tied down now. You're not tied down. You don't have the blindfold on. You're seeing people for who they are. And what I'm seeing in this card, too, is just like you're taking off this mask. You're taking everything off. Seeing the toxicity, because you are holding a skeleton. You are holding a skeleton here. And it's just you looking at these cups. And these are supposed to be people that are supposed to love you, cherish you, want the best for you. And they really, why would they be an alligator down there? It's like they're setting up a trap, or it's just a perfect recipe just to have you consume what is around them that's considered toxic for you to just pick up. So in a way, you're like setting yourself free. You took off the robe, took off the mask, took off the blindfolds. You let your arms down. You defended yourself. Now we have the Ace of Cups. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. True love offerings coming in. Something consistent. If this has to do with a relationship, you're not entertaining people. If you have an over amount of people that are just constantly trying to grab your attention, you see right through them. You're not a dummy. You're not going to fall for the trap. You're not falling for the trap. And you could have been isolating yourself because of past traumas, but in a way, it's very, very well played out. Because as you're doing that, you're going to realize who has potential and who doesn't. Then you have the Ace of Cups. If that's with friends, I see new friends coming into the picture. Or just the ones that are really down for you. You will see them for who they truly are. And, it's just overall love, just for your highest purpose, your highest good, success. In a way, it's like good vibes, good energy, good spirits. It's all truthful. Next, we have the World card. So that talks about beginnings. Could have a Taurus, Leo, Scorpio. Oh, thick energy, but this is just you setting yourself free, though. It's like a new beginning. No restrictions now. There's nothing holding you back. And also, too, as you're letting go of people that no longer serve you as well. This could be something that you're manifesting as well. You want true love. you already did the work of just clearing out your space, clearing out your closet. But new beginnings here, new opportunities, which is very nice because you're just free. Next, we have the Temperance card, Sagittarius. There's a need for you to balance out your emotions, balance out your beliefs, your energy, clearing out your aura, possibly meditation here, detoxing. Probably, I'm even getting like salt baths. And, you know, you love yourself here because had you not loved yourself so much, you wouldn't have done this drastic change. Like, you really thought this out. Your intuition was speaking to you. And you probably ignored it because you wanted to fix other people's problems. Or you just felt bad and just letting these people go, whoever they are to you. But in all reality, I'm looking at the bottom. It's like they're all snakes, regardless. So they had to go. But here comes, you're stepping into an energy here with Temperance. Very well spiritually guided here. Very intuitive. The Alchemist. You figure everything out on your own. You will sense that there's a need for certain parts within your chakras that need to be aligned, that need to be charged up, meditated on, cleared out. And you're only doing this for your highest purpose. You're not really doing it for anyone else. You're doing this for yourself. Next, we have the Death card, Scorpio. And it's just the end of all this back and forth. It's the end of this. The Eight of Swords with the Seven of Cups. And the Five of Swords. Even though the Five of Swords, I feel like it's more victorious more than anything. But it's the end of just, feel like you're not anyone's doormat here. And I'm pretty sure you made a huge statement here by isolating or just confronting people straightforward if they thought that they could, you know, overstep you. But it's the end of that. It's a rebirth here. Because you go from the Temperance, balancing, healing, putting a definite end to it because it's not serving your highest good. But had this not happened, had this not occurred the way it did, you wouldn't have never realized what in reality was holding you back or what attachments that you need to work on. Yeah, what you really need to work on. Had this not happened, it wouldn't have come to the light. So in a way, I feel like it was a blessing in disguise. I'll see why. Next, I have the King of Cups. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. You know, the King of Cups is very loving, very charming, charismatic and all. But he really doesn't really show much emotion. But what I like about this is that either this could be someone that you're manifesting here, or this is the energy that you're going on after this rebirth, because you do have the Temperance here. Because you started off with 2 cups here with the Temperance, but now you have 1 cup here. So this could be a new partner coming through. So you're putting an end to this cycle. You have the World, Temperance, then the Death card. You have 4 major arcanas here. Huge drastic changes here. 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 5. Because next you have the Moon. You guys, you guys feel, breathe the moon. You go based on the moon. It's just, this is your energy. It's like your deep energy, your deepest true feelings. This month you could be facing, feelings that you probably told yourself that you were going to work on, and you probably thought that you did work on it, but something with this King of Cups brings this out. It's like your vulnerability, looking, gazing at the stars. Something with this King of Cups, because this King of Cups comes in right directly in after this Death card. It comes right after the Temperance too. And it's funny because you have Two of Cups here with the Temperance, the Death, and then you have the King of Cups and he's holding the cup. And then you have the Moon. So it's like your deepest thoughts, your vulnerability, your insecurities, fear of not being able to do certain things, being stuck at a crossroads, not being able to take a footstep forward, a foot, yeah, whatever. But regardless, you're stuck at a crossroads, and why? I want to dive deeper into this. Four of Swords, Nine of Cups, Empress, King of Pentacles. Then you have the Sun. So you're, all right, I want to clarify these cards, but Four of Swords talks about being restricted, no movement, being confined. So you're doing all this work. Your emotions start coming through extremely strong this month. Something to do with this King of Cups. But leaves you at a crossroads because you're facing your fears, you're facing your vulnerability. Or there's fear that you, as you're doing all these changes, you weren't ready for this King of Cups. Probably weren't ready for this King of Cups. You weren't ready in facing this king. And you're manifesting true love because you're manifesting a true partner, mature partner. Because it's Seven of Cups. I get a feeling that you just saw snakes, you just saw deceit, you just unwounded yourself, set yourself free just to look at the bigger picture. Confronting, and you didn't win the battle. You did win the battle, but you didn't win the war here with the Five of Swords. But you're stuck at a crossroads, being constricted again. It's like you're going back and forth, back and forth. So when you're doing this temperance healing, ready to set these burdens down, here comes a solid, seems like a solid love offer, but like I said, this is someone who doesn't really express how they feel. They really don't express much. They keep their emotions to themselves. They're very well in control. Next we have the Nine of Cups. And I feel like this is your energy here. So you're the Four of Swords, being constricted, confined, to now that you have the Nine of Cups, that you are very abundant, but you know, with all the success and happiness, all the love that you have provided for yourself, you may realize that you have no one to share this with. And it's just you. It is just you. But then we have the Empress card. This is Taurus or Virgo. Possibly even Libra. But regardless, if you're feminine, you're just going straight into your power. Because there was something about your fears that left you at a crossroads. You faced your fears, worked on your fears, meditated through it, talked about it, faced it directly on. That's why you were feeling confined. That you realize that there's more to you. You have a lot of love to give. And now you're ready. You are ready. And you're really secure about yourself. The way this man's structure is, how he's standing tall and firm, it just talks about that confidence within yourself. That confidence is manifesting you into the Empress. You know, taking care of yourself, making sure you are very well presentable. No one's going to catch you off guard. But you're very, I see you guys just working with flowers, herbs, charging your crystals, meditating. But something with plants and herbs, it just speaks to you. It's just very nurturing here. Very nurturing here. And if this is for my males, this is the Emperor. You're just stepping into that power of having self-control and control of others, but not in a bad way. I just feel like if this is for a male, you're stepping into the Emperor energy because the people that you were hanging around with either were not truthful, very conniving, fake and phony here, and they were just weighing you down from starting a new beginning, new business ideas, a new lifestyle, balancing out your emotions, putting an end to all this back and forth, looking deep into what made you go continue, with relationships as like the ones that you were with that were very conniving, deceitful. It's like selfish people. But you have the King of Cups. You love yourself inside out. But as you were balancing out your cups here in the Temperance, you put those two cups into one. And there's a sense of security here within yourself. That now you're definitely ready to face your fears. Which can seem quite intimidating. It can seem quite intimidating just because it's the Two of Swords. But, you work right past through it. You have the Four of Swords here. And as you're working on yourself, realizing that you are very well set off and you love yourself, have much respect for yourself, because you're standing tall and firm with yourself here. Standing tall and firm. Especially with this Empress card. That now, here comes the King of Pentacles. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. And then it's followed by the Sun, which is Leo. or it could be Sagittarius too, just because Sagittarius too do run by the sun as well. But you know, you want someone who's solid and concrete if this is the right type of love, and this is probably one that balances you off in a way. This is someone who's very well set off too as well, consistent, but not clingy, if that makes any sense. This is someone who, you know, if you meet this knight of this king of pentacles, you know, the empress is going to admire how loyal and dedicated, but he's not consumed into his work. And these are all good, solid, it's all solid income, solid businesses, solid everything. Which brings you the sun, overall happiness here. Success, joy. It's like, and I'm feeling it's like, yes, I scored big here. But let's start diving into these cards. I want to clarify your past here. The Eight of Swords is clarified by, okay. So the reason why I was getting this energy of you guys being restricted, not being able to be yourself, you could have someone within your environment, that's extremely toxic, controlling. That's why you feel that you can't be yourself, you can't express yourself. There's a toxic tie here. And you have to look at the ties of what you really have, especially with the Devil card being here. And it's funny because I was getting that feeling that this Devil card was going to come up. But in a way, these are attachments that you have attached to yourself with these Eight of Swords, that you have to really look at the bigger picture. Especially with this Emperor, because this is someone who stands tall and firm, has a lot of control, wants a lot of control, will get a lot of control out of any situation. But it's just looking at the bigger picture. What brings you into this Devil energy? What really is bringing you to this Eight of Swords energy? What is really tying you up? You may realize that you have one attachment here that needs to be let go of, which you do regardless. But as you release one chain, one leash off of you, you may find that you have other attachments on you as well. You just set one major part off, but you still have other ones as well that requires work and dedication. The Magician. You're manifesting. Exactly. So, you know, you want something that's solid and concrete. You want something that will bring you the overall abundance. You want someone who's truthful, loyal. You want the right type of people. You know, you're extremely loyal, giving. You know, now you're standing up for yourself here. And there may be fear of you even take on this Emperor energy as well. But lately, this Emperor and this Empress has been coming up a lot, along with the King of Pentacles. So definitely that's something to look forward to in March. But you know, you're manifesting love, whether that be friends, love for yourself. Yeah, the Magician and the Knight of Pentacles. Magician, so you were manifesting, because I felt like you were manifesting when I saw the Ace of Cups, manifesting true love. Someone who's solid and concrete, loyal. Someone who works, takes care, a lot of self-care here. Kind-hearted, homebody. But that's someone that you're manifesting. And it opens up a new beginning here. Or you might feel like, this Knight of Pentacles, you're manifesting him. You want this partner, but this partner does not seem like he's coming through. He or she. That you're just moving forward to a new journey. You're just like, okay, well, you know, I'll work on love when the time presents itself. But as of right now, I know I need to do changes. And I know I have all the power in myself to do these changes. Clarify the temperance. The Chariot. Alright, take. Yeah, the Chariot. It's like you're going directly towards your truth. Balancing out your emotions, balancing out everything that needs to be worked on, charging your crystals, meditating, listening to high frequency music, just clearing your energy out here, extremely important. And it's something that you're being directly guided to immediately. You're stepping into your power, doing things that you know is needed, as compared to going towards the other way, which is not going to bring you anything that's going to serve your highest good. Next, we have the Queen of Swords with the Seven of Swords. So in your past, you had the Five of Swords. And there was confrontation, letting people know, cutting certain people out that don't need to be there. But you have 5 swords there that are just laying next to you here. 5 swords. But what's going on? What's going on with putting away, ending this cycle, especially with this deck card? What's going on here? What is going on here? Are we being extremely too cold, reserved, not welcoming, defensive? Or are we just going to take our truths that we had in the past, because here are 5 swords, because you have 5 swords here in your arm, and you're going on your merry way? It's like in this card, what I was seeing, especially with these two side by side, it's like you may have won the battle, but you didn't win the war here. Hi, how are you? It's like you didn't win the battle. I mean, you won the battle, but you didn't win the war here. But regardless, there's a huge need of balance here. Cleansing. It's like these truths, it speaks about someone just not being truthful within a home environment, and you're just leaving your home, you're waiting. Next, we have the Death card. It was clarified by the King of Swords with the Justice card. I feel like you guys are just stepping into this air energy here. Definitely stepping into that air energy here. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, but feeling more Aquarius and Libra more than anything. And then you have the Justice card, which is Scorpio. But, you were done so wrong, and you're standing nice and tall and firm with the fact how you were done wrong. There's no one or anything that can even change what you went through. No one can manipulate the situations, because these are your truths and you're standing tall with it. You learned from here. You picked yourself up. You picked yourself up when you were down. And this is you showing so much respect for yourself, not letting people, places, or friends try to tell you different or try to look at you different. You're standing nice and tall and firm. Next, we have the Justice card. You could be dealing with the justice system, or have a partner that you were dealing with that did you wrong, could be dealing in the justice system as well. But regardless, this just speaks about the fact that you were done so wrong in the past. You're you're done being someone's doormat here. You're not going to control me. You're not going to tell me what to do. You're not going to tell me who I should talk to and who should I not. Why are you telling me all this? Why are you treating me this way? Why are you treating me like this Eight of Swords when you're the Emperor with the Devil card? Why are you doing this to me? No, I'm going to stand up for myself. I'm going to stand up for myself and I'm going to defend myself. It's like if there was any fear about facing a third party situation, that fear is gone and out the window. There's a huge, again, a huge feeling here. It's like, I respect myself so much. I'll be damned to let anyone step all over me like this again. You're making a huge statement here. Manifesting true love. Solid, concrete, because this is the Knight of Pentacles, and in your future you have the King of Pentacles. So this is someone that was worth waiting for here. So if you have done so wrong in the past, calling for karmic justice here, don't worry. The universe didn't forget about you. Because you have two tall and firm energies here. But one is more powerful than the other. Because one is major arcana, it just represents events, serious events that are going on. And this person's very intuitive as well. Spiritual. Especially looking at the owl and the way she even has gold wrapped around her sword. It kind of looks like a cross. So this is someone who does not play around. Do not try to approach this person, or people better not try to approach you a certain way, because I'm pretty sure it's not going to be pretty. So when we clarify this King of Cups, it was clarified by the Two of Pentacles, followed by the Lover's card, Gemini. So there was this King of Pentacles, I can see now as to why it kind of threw you off and it set you off to really looking at your attachments and looking at your fears, because this was a person that was doing you wrong. This person was juggling while he was like this with you. This person was so consumed in juggling. Probably even felt like you would never find out. Shame on you for going that route instead of communicating, because I feel like this person still loves you. So the Moon card, it's hit with it's clarified with the Three of Pentacles with the Hangman. And this is the energy I was definitely feeling for you guys. But the Moon card, if you are going through a divorce, if you are going through a separation, custody battles, whatever it may be, so forth, anything that involves an extra party, just know that, there's a huge need for you to don't just be so quick to like give a reaction, give a statement. Look at the bigger picture, read everything inside and out, and take your time and meditate on it. Definitely do that. That now I definitely see how you were left at a crossroads, because if feel like, should I pursue with this or should I not? I love this person, but they're doing this to me. Should I even pursue it? Should I? That's all I'm hearing. Should I? So let's clarify this Four of Wands. I have the Eight of... Okay, awesome. So being confined, restriction again. But what I love about this is there's no soul ties here, as compared to this Eight of Swords, which was clarified by the Emperor and the Devil. It's like the good and the bad. Person probably could have even been bipolar as well. But this is just an energy of someone just confined, no growth, locked in, not able to see the way out, but they see it, but they don't. But that's not getting them anywhere at all. You have the Eight of Cups. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. And I'm telling you something with this moon. You guys are so drawn to this moon. It's like the moon is like your sun. And you have the sun. So it's like the good and the bad. So your fears, emotions, looking at the bigger picture, just pick up that wand. Pick up that wand and just go directly towards the moon. Why are you just sitting there looking at it? You have to come face to face with your fears. Why not just do and get it done and out the way? Which we have the Fool card. Directly taking a new leap of faith here. Approaching it. I feel like a huge feeling of someone just approaching this issue. So, you know how I said you guys got to the Empress because you guys realize what you guys truly have and desire. This is all that what you have for yourself. I'm looking at this, and it's the Knight of Cups as well with the Five of Pentacles. And it's directly right underneath where we have the King of Cups. So that means to tell me that this King of Cups degraded himself. Whatever karma he was faced with, you were not with it with this third party situation. So as you walked away, it kind of like brought them down a couple notches as a way in like status within the community. It's just like they're not a reliable person. And you have the Five of Pentacles being left out in the cold. So in a way, you picked yourself up in such a beautiful way that now you have the courage, because in the past you didn't have the courage. You definitely do now, because you're done being left out in the cold. Like, how dare you? You don't think I have feelings? And then you have the Hangman, searching deep within, meditating, charging your crystals, aligning everything up. I don't know why I'm getting spells, moon spells, or... Alright, so when I clarify the moon card, I got the Tower. So deep secrets come in, deep fears. And it's in regard to this breakup, whoever this King of Cups was for you. This is a general reading, so it may not apply to everyone, but this is something that you didn't see coming. And then it's clarified with the Strength. So you have 3 cards, 3 other major arcanas here. And these 2 came out back to back because I was just clarifying this moon. So that means to tell me this person is going through major changes. And then you're getting hit with the Hermit mode. Once this Tower woman comes in, you see things for what they are. You're taming the beast within yourself, because I feel like this person is doing all of this just to get an initial reaction out of you. You will not feed into them. If anything, you're going to look at them with such pity, like, oh, you had to pick up your bags? Why? Okay. Well, goodbye. That's what I'm getting. And you're searching deep within yourself, searching deep within your secrets, searching deep within your soul. What were your past traumas that you have overcome, that you feel that is interfering with your relationships? Because we want to have change. We are change. So when I have the Sun card, I clarified it with the 7 of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sag, followed by the 8 of Wands. So this is just, this was directly over the Strength card. So you're taming the beast within yourself, because you may catch someone in the act here. You may catch someone in the act, giving the love to not just one, not just 2, but to various others as well. Or possibly even being consumed within the household. A lot of responsibilities. But you're told here to tame the beast within. And we have the 8 of Wands. So that just means it's like fast, rapid communication coming through in regards to someone or something. But I want to see who this person is. By the Knight of Swords, someone who's coming directly fast. So someone's giving you a head warning. Someone's giving you this heads up about this King of Cups that got downgraded to the Knight of Cups that now faces karma because he had a cup to offer. Didn't even go to a fire sign with the wands. Just went straight to the swords. It's like you're delivering that last and final truth that it's either going to make all or break all. Clarify the sun for Cancer. Knight of Wands. Four of Cups. You know, you may be receiving a lot of offers just when you're vibing so high. You may be attracting a lot of people that are just based off of sex. That's what I'm getting. Someone who's just in it to quit it and is done. Don't ask that person anything. And, you know, when I clarify the devil with the Emperor, followed by the Eight of Swords, I got the Ten of Cups. So this definitely has to do with the solid foundation here. And then with the Four of Cups, you're not picking up any love offers. You're not entertaining the same old, the same old. No, you're not entertaining that. The only time you will is when you get something different, something that's solid and concrete. Someone that you could actually just wine and dine yourself and be yourself. Followed by the Hierophant. Higher learning, spirituality here, meditation, get in tune with church. But this is divinely guided. And then you have the Five of Cups, crying over spilled milk, not realizing that the cups are still there. You just have to pick them up. But it's the water, the emotions, the love. It really wasn't there to begin with. Followed by the Six of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. There's a huge need within a single parent to give to two children. She may sacrifice a lot for herself, but children come first. Alright, you guys, let's get ready to do your oracle.
20-degree temperature increase. This validates that spirits can not only drop temperature when they manifest, but they can also make it increase.
Alright, Star Mother, how can you mother yourself? And then we have Unbound, releasing soul patterns, contracts, and past lives. So I'm feeling that energy with that Eight of Swords here. That was there. How can you mother yourself? What can you do to better uplift yourself? What can you do to just get rid of what doesn't serve you? Even if it's a past life relationship. Like, what can we do? Because I need your help. I need your help at work. I need you here at home. So what can we do together? I want to be able to help you. And next we have the Inner Temple, devotion. Tune into the portal of your heart. Open up that heart chakra. Could have been kind of tainted from the past, but the universe is telling you to humble yourself, ground yourself. Next we have yes. Just say yes. Say yes to anything. If you question it. And then if you get the answer that you seek, say yes. The Great Gathering. It's all coming together. Intuitive hits. Soul Tribe. You're attracting your soul tribe here. But I hope you guys liked your reading. This is from March. It's a general reading, so you guys can hit the like button, share, subscribe, comment. And I'll be on later on within the day, probably like around 9 or 10. Do a couple live readings, and then I want to start getting the rest of my other zodiac signs done and over with, okay? So they really do have a lot of messages. And I'm nosy. I want to know what they want to tell you or what to look for. I know, before you guys judge me, I have issues. Alright, you guys. Take care. Best of luck. You guys got this, okay? Have a good one. Bye.